Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Semi-original guy here, aka Mr. Cannon from Advanced Wars by Web, bringing you another live league game of the day. Today, we're playing on Mortal Cognizant Paradigm. This is a standard matchup in Tier 1. Very cool map indeed. We have triple bases and airport in the corner, with some comm towers and a little black boat, which makes things very cool, very cool. So hopefully we're gonna have a good one here today. So today we are joined by Cassidy, Feilang, and DM11. Now Cassidy, Feilang, pretty active on the live scene. You see them quite often. DM11 is actually one of the top players on the site. I believe in Standard in the Global League. They are definitely like top 10 overall. So I think we're going to be seeing some pretty cool stuff out of this matchup here. Now we have Hawk and we have Sasha. These are two super common picks in Tier 1. Now for Hawk, he has plus 10% firepower on all of his units across the board. And his co-power, Black Wave, will do 1 damage globally and heal all of his units by 1 HP. And the Black Storm super co-power will do 2 damage globally and heal all his units by 2. And we have Sasha. So Sasha has a day-to-day ability of getting 100 extra funds per property that she has. Very effective in getting some really early big units, you know, or early tanks or different builds. So Sasha's pretty cool. She also has Market Crash, which will negate the enemy's power meter depending on how much funds you have, and her War Bonds will give her extra funds for battle damage done that turn. Alrighty folks, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this one. A little bit of a long one, so let's see how she goes. So on day 1, you guys know the drill. Standard infantry builds, because you gotta get the infantry on the field. Number 1 priority in Advanced Wars by Web. Alright, so after the first few days here, we're just still seeing some infantry builds, but both players are going for some pretty casual captures at the moment. Mostly their backline. Nobody's really pushing towards the middle right now. Perfectly justified. And we have the first tank over here from DM11. Now, like I said, because of that extra funds, they're able to get a tank out. I mean, this is a normal day that most players would get the tank out anyways. But either way, they got the tank out here first. So second player, first tank, first player, first player, second tank, second player, first tank. Yes, there we go. Tonks, folks, tonks. You gotta get them out. Alrighty, folks. Looks like the tanks are taking a position, moving towards the center of the map. Very good indeed. Okay, so really only a slight difference in the tank movement. So this tank went here on this defensive terrain, this tank went down here. So I'm thinking maybe this tank's plans to maybe go south, but we'll find out here pretty soon, folks. Alright, DM going for a couple more caps, getting a double tank turn here. Tank actually swings up north. Ooh, a little unexpected, but perfectly fine. I mean, we have a lot of reinforcements over here. Looks like we're going to have a tank reinforcement down south too. Both players are actually pushing the corners at the moment. Looks like DM has a little bit of a jump on the corner captures over here, because he's already captured the one surrounded by the shoals here. And Cassidy, not quite actually there yet, so let's see. They're going to start capturing the corner now. Tank reinforcement down in the corner too, so very nice. You love to see it. Keep your boys protected. And we have a copter build. Alright, so Hawk Copter over in the corner. Air units are good, obviously, because they're air units. The corner airport is like really far out of the way, so it's going to take a very long time to see the copters get any sort of engagements here. About 3 days in order to get any sort of ground here, so not too bad overall. Very interesting indeed. So we have a tank pushing all the way up here, sitting on a city, which is very high terrain indeed. That's 30% defense, but we have a tank right here that could potentially first strike it. Now, Hawk does get the extra 10% firepower bonus, so I wonder if we are going to be seeing a engagement here pretty soon. Nope. No engagement from the Hawk player. Perfectly fine. I think this would end up being like a 6-7 trade, so not really necessarily super worth it in the long run, but you know, when you got a tank sitting on your properties, it's very, very tempting to go up and just smack that tank up. But as we can see here, DM11 actually goes in for an early engagement over here. So we do have a tank striking an infantry over here, which is interrupting that cap. Very unfortunate. And we have the black boat right here, actually able to heal the chip damage done with the infantry too. So that tank is going to be at 100% health. So very nice indeed. Alright, copter swinging up north, blocking the tank, continuing the cap on the property. Now it's going to come down to whether DM wants to finish this attack or not. If he does choose to finish the attack, he is going to get smacked by a copter, so it's going to be pretty risky to go up for that attack. And Cassidy actually builds a second copter and sending quite a few units over here to the corner too, which is very smart because there is a lot of reinforcement coming here from the corner. So you really do want to have quite a bit of, you know, presence over here in order to ward off this looming threat of danger over here. But the mid and the top portions of the map are super important as well. I mean, we do have a tank over here in the middle. It is covered by a tank, so very nice indeed right there. But I have a feeling DM is probably going to be pulling back this turn. Nope, we are not going to pull back at all. We are going to move up and we are going to destroy the infantry, and we are going to eat the copter strike. That's what it looks like is going to be happening here. Now, it's a pretty smart play, attacking from right here at least, and then blocking this tile. So the only available tile to attack from is the city, so you are going to block yourself from being able to capture the city in order to take the attack. But DM does have a medium tank, a classy medium tank over here on day 10. Beautiful work of art, folks. I guess he built it on day 11, but beautiful work of art. There it is, folks. It's there. It's ready. We're attacking a black boat. Okay. Very curious. I mean, the only thing that attacking a black boat's really going to do is give him a little extra power charge, but we are dealing with Sasha here, so I mean, additional power charge isn't really anything that you really have to worry about too much. More than anything, it's just giving you a little bit of extra charge as well, so that's fine. Ooh, anti-air finds a nice snipe in the center here. Takes out an infantry. Ooh, let's see. Ouch. That's a hefty loss right there. Might even be able to have, well, we have the comm tower, right? So there is a potential for a 2-strike on this tank right here, but it's not guaranteed. Pretty low percentage. Might go for it though, I don't know. I don't think it's really worth it to go for this. Well, there's a copter right here, there's a tank reinforcement right here. Maybe with the medium tank, the classy boy coming up here and reinforcing right afterwards, it might be worth it. Plus we have like this tank and this tank, right? So, I mean, this tank is probably going to swing up north, but this tank down here could swing down south, and we could, like, win the corner, potentially. Stinky Neo tank over here from our good Sasha player. Unfortunately, hopefully they have stock and soap, because they are going to need it to clean that stench off of them. Alright, so both tanks actually swing up north here. Perfectly fine. We are reinforcing this to the maximum. Battlecopter is going to have to pull back now. We are not going to be able to continue the fight up here with the anti-air presence, so they're going to have to get out of here. Oh, and look at this. I actually totally missed this last turn. Let's just go back and take a look here. Wow. Alright, so it looks like we did actually go in for a double attack here. See, I was just thinking about this classy medium tank too much, and I just totally missed that. But yeah, that was a nice little attack there for sure. And with only 10% extra firepower, not necessarily a guarantee, but maybe it took a little bit of chip damage along the way, so that definitely helps a little bit. Alright, so we move up with our tank, take out the 7 HP tank right here. That does open us up to medium tank devastation though, so that's going to be pretty strong. This is going to be pretty strong. But maybe Cassidy has a plan here. So we bring the battlecopter down right out of anti-air range. Very good. We got this stinking Neo tank though. Ugh. I don't know what that guy's plan is, but it's probably going to be something, and something is not good when it comes to neo-tanks. Alright, so we're going double artillery anti-air this turn. Looks like we're going to be going the indirect route in order to ward away the danger of these units here. Looks like we do... Oh, this tank is safe, actually. Perfect. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Alright, DM. Classy medium tank just going and obliterating that poor tank on the city. Absolutely no chance to survive. And we just continue moving to another classy medium tank. So this is actually a really good thing that Sasha is able to do, right? Because we have so many properties. Technically, we're actually ahead by 2 properties at the moment, because 22,000 funds for Sasha does equal out to 24,200 every single turn. So we're ahead in income, so one of the best things to do when you're ahead in income, especially when you have a couple tank snipes already, is just tech up, you know, just build the big units, because if you're already winning on one front, right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 tanks on the field versus, well, I guess we have 5 tanks over here, right? But, I mean, 5 tanks versus 4 tanks and a Neo tank and 2 classy medium tanks. I favor the classy medium tank team for sure, but it's still very early in the game, folks. It's only day 12. Lots and lots of things are possible in Advanced Wars by Web. Sometimes you just never know what's going to happen. The only thing you can expect is to expect the unexpected. That's it, folks. Alright, so Cassidy continuing on with the attack. Taking a nice defense position right behind these forests too. So there's 2 forests that this anti-air has to go through in order to get to this boy right here. So it's perfectly safe right there. This infantry is 100% not safe. I can definitely see a 2-pronged attack going for that guy. Corner property is probably not gonna go through. Maybe, I don't know. Infantry don't even have to do a 2-pronged attack to this. I mean, Neotank could probably come over here and just one-shot that guy too, so... Maybe not one-shot, maybe 2-shot. I don't know, we'll see. But 110% firepower Neotank, I think it's either pretty... It should be pretty close to a one-shot, if not a one-shot. But we'll find out. So classy medium tank over here from Cassidy as well. Very nice. You'll have to see it. You got to get some kind of counter to the medium tank threat. So medium tank of your own is definitely a good thing to do. Alright, so we use the power right before we buy units. Very good. Just drain that power meter there. So you guys can see here, it looks like Hawk was sitting at 31,975 for his power bar. And after the market crash ability from our Sasha player goes all the way down to 0. So the hopes and dreams of having a co-power from Hawk have been crushed. And we are not going to be seeing one of those. Alright, so yeah, easy one-shot right there. Unfortunately, no unit to actually jump for the capture right away. But we do have lots of infantry around here. So definitely got some potential here for sure. Alright, medium tanks going down. Very, very nice. Okay. So DM had to actually pull back out of here a little bit. So Cassidy's got a nice position in the center. You know, we got lots of units in the center, but it looks at the moment, at least, we are losing the corners. So we do have to pull back on the corners. Maybe it's possible to snipe one of the properties in the middle, but it is definitely risky indeed. There's a lot of infantry right here. Easy interrupts right here. But not guaranteed one-shots, you know, so your infantry will probably survive. So just, yeah, once again, just taking that defense position over here. Got a nice little line going in the center here. I don't know what you would call this shape right here, but it looks like it belongs in Tetris. Maybe not a direct Tetris piece, but it's definitely Tetris-like, that's for sure. Okay. Bringing back the injured infantries. Medium tank is just holding down this corner almost by himself right now, so it's beautiful. You love to see it. Oh, Neo tank taking the position on the neutral property, not letting Cassidy even think about getting that property here. Is definitely going to have to bring up the anti-air somewhere close so that we don't get battlecopter strike. Now, there's a possibility we can... well, we can't do double. We can't do double artillery. We can do one artillery, maybe take a strike with a battlecopter, but it's not going to do a whole lot of damage. Usually battlecopter strikes versus neo-tanks are either they do 1 damage or maybe 2 if you're lucky. That's about it. And they usually get taken down by like 2 whenever you do the engagement, so it's pretty risky. Sometimes if you're lucky they might get taken down to just 9, which is nice, but overall not like super great for sure. Okay. Once again, just taking the defensive position. Can't fight up into the stench up here just yet. Definitely gonna need a few more indirects in order to do that. This position is definitely getting surrounded though. With this, this is definitely surrounding that, but it is gonna be difficult to push into that. Yeah. What's this Cassidy gonna do? Good use of the black boat from both players here, though. Cassidy really using that black boat as a defender over here, which is very nice. Not allowing for the one-shot on the infantry here, and then obviously medium tank go up and smack medium tank. Risky move with the artillery, but considering the presence over here, you know, if that was a possibility, we could take a strike here, and then we could like take a strike here with medium tank, and like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wouldn't be able to hit the artillery though, so wouldn't really be the best play. Wouldn't be the best play in the book, but it would be a play. Okay. Ooh, classy boy of the sky. DM11. What's going on here? Triple classy boys of the ground and a classy boy of the sky. Okay, so the classy boys of the sky automatically cancel out 1 neo-tank. So if you build 1 bomber to 1 neo-tank, then you know, it drops enough water. You know, if it was like a water bomber, it would drop enough water to clear the stench of the neo-tank. So that's perfectly fine. We're finding a nice balance right now. Unfortunately, Cassidy built a neo-tank of their own here, so she's definitely stinking up the battlefield a little bit, but you know, when faced with such an overwhelming stench over here, sometimes the only thing you can do is to overpower it with the stench of your own. So, as they say, you know, everybody likes their own smell, I suppose. Take that with a grain of salt. Okay, carrying on here. Not bad position right here, actually. It's double artillery. Actually blocking quite a bit of terrain up here. No effective one-shot on any of these units here, too. I mean, Neotank could push up here and take a shot, but get double popped. Double popped if they decide to do that. It's definitely not a thing you want to be doing. Neotank actually not going up north to fight the stench. It's actually going over here to contend with the classy boys, which is very curious indeed. We're gonna be moving towards the bomber. Now I think DM11 is actually playing this pretty smart at the moment. So we're heading properties, right? So you don't really necessarily want to be taking part in any engagements that aren't going to be beneficial to you after you've gotten the lead already. So sometimes it's just better just to sit back and, you know, just watch your army grow like a chia pet. Watching your army grow like a chia pet, just getting bigger and bigger. Watch the afro grow like one of those Bob Ross chia pets where he just grows the afro. Well, that's good stuff. Maybe that's before your guys' time, I don't know. It's beautiful stuff though, folks. Alrighty, folks. To do DM11, we do have a co-power available again over here on day 16. And it does... I don't think we're going to be pushing in. I think we're just going to be tiptoeing forward here. Yeah, we're just going to be tiptoeing forward. That's it. We got... This is an oddly satisfying line to look at here. We got this nice line of tanks. Almost a nice line of tanks except for this, but everything else here is super nice. Bomber right here. It's beautiful. It's beautiful stuff, folks. Alright. And we have a fighter build over here from Cassidy in order to actually probably counter the bomber. Obviously, that would be priority number 1 for a fighter. And we are just forming a line. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Okay, so day 17 is upon us today. And Is DM gonna push into there? I mean, I wouldn't advise pushing in. I would advise just kind of like holding back and winning the income war. I mean, we have so many tech units. Like, what is going on here? Where is it? There it is. So we have 3 medium tanks, 3 neo tanks, and a bomber. And Cassidy's only got 2 medium tanks and 1 neo tank. So like overall, we're definitely winning the war overall when it comes to tech ups here. We could probably push in and like do a buttload of damage, but 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because we have like so many units. Blackbolt is really doing work though, blocking those potential 2 strikes. Ooh, Cassidy. Cassidy is going into the corner. We are gonna be trying to grab that city in the corner, taking it away from the clutches of the stinky neo tank and the classy bomber. What is going to happen here? Very curious. We're gonna see. This is pretty iffy. This is pretty iffy indeed. We have a 1-shot on the infantry, and we do technically have a 2-shot on the medium tank, right? If we go neo medium, then we get that, and then we can actually get like 1 medium to clear this. Would open us up to 2 hits, which would be kind of unfortunate, but maybe we would clear a medium tank. And we have like a good foothold here. This is a much more powerful army than this at the moment too. So, I don't know though. I don't know. That would put us in artillery range of 2 units, so it is still pretty iffy whether or not we're gonna go for that, but there is some potential attacks here for sure. Alright, builds another stinky neo tank. Cassidy, get some soap. Get some soap or get some bombers. That's what we need, folks. Okay. Okay, DM, we're going in. We are going in. Look at this. Look at this pro move right here. We are gonna just snipe out an infantry, snipe out another infantry, and then boom, going in. Taking a shot on the neo tank with a bomber. Now, sadly, that did not do a lot of damage. Did not do a lot of damage at all. We only managed to do 6 damage, which is going to be healed up to 6 next turn, and we lose our bomber as a result of that attack. So maybe not like the best move to do, but it looks like it did clear the way in order for our neo tank to get in and interrupt the cap, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. The cap is pretty important. I mean, it's day 18, but I believe DM really wants to keep the income in their favor for sure. We don't really want to be losing that income anytime soon. Okay, so we're not going to be going in for an attack. I think with power though, technically these are 120% firepower units. We could probably double medium tank destroy this if it was even possible. Is it possible? I think it's possible. Yeah, because this one's here. This one's here, so we double that. And then Neo Tank could definitely one-shot one of these guys. But we are taking a defensive position. Alright, turtling up in the corner. Very nice. Okay, perfectly fine. Cassidy had to do a little bit of heals that turn, so they're only sitting at 16,100 funds for this turn. And once again, absolutely no chance of getting that that co-power unless we do a lot of damage. Now, the fun thing here is fighter versus bomber. So that's an automatic 11k charge in your favor here. So very, very nice right there. Anti-air to copter is another like 4.5. And the infantry strike takes us up. So we almost charged up 2 bars just from like 3 attacks there. So it'd be really ill-advised to go in and attack any of these guys with these guys just to get power charge. So I probably wouldn't suggest doing that for sure, but taking a nice defense position once again here. So line for line. Okay. 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 So, yeah, we built up quite a bit of power charge, 21,000 for sure. It does look like DM is only like 10k. A little over 10k from power, though, so I don't think we're going to be seeing a hawk power yet. Ooh. Okay. So I think this was the plan all along, right? We had to get the army of classy boys a little bit closer in order to do major damage here, because we do have some potential attacks here. Now, I would have liked to see the anti-airs move a little bit closer in order to actually maybe cover like the entire line, but there's small things, you know, there's not really much you can do about that. All right. Ooh. Do we have... Okay, does this one-shot though? Okay. So we mark a crash to get the one-shot. That's perfectly fine. Ooh. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, we can't get the double. We can't get the double arty strike. That's pretty rough. That's pretty rough indeed. My god, DM's got 4 Neo tanks up north. Like, the stench coming from the northern part of this map is unbearable. Alright, Cassidy. What we got going here? Alright, so we clear 2 medium tanks, take a big shot on the Neo tank, and get a black wave. Nice. So we do get to see a nice Hawk co-power here, taking all of these units down to 9. You love to see it, folks. Oddly satisfying using global damage in Advanced Wars. Alright. And we clear a Neo tank. Okay. And we do a little bit of damage to the other units here. Ooh, so Neo tank in a very sticky situation here. Now, this guy is not actually technically stuck, because we do have a Neo tank. Neo tank will definitely one-shot an anti-air even at 9 HP. I am fairly certain, and even if it doesn't, we back it up with another 3 HP tank right here. Then Neo tank escapes and can do something. He'll do something. I'm not sure what he's gonna do, but he'll do something. We actually have an attack on the fighter as well, too. DM, what are we gonna do? What's gonna be the plan? What's gonna be the attack? What are we going to do here? Oh, I guess we could do that too. Alright, so we're attacking the tank instead. Oh, and we're going for the battlecopter. Okay. Alright. And we get to clear that guy anyways, and we do an attack over here, interrupting that capture. Not really anything else that we can do this turn, aside from maybe... No, there's nothing. Nothing up north, at least. Now, down south, we have tons of options. Also, very important to note, the Casties definitely playing very close to increment at the moment, so their moves are going to have to start to be made very quickly, without much thought. They're gonna have to just start hammering out the moves. Alright, so don't really have too many options for attacks. Attack a little bit in the front line, but that's about it. And day 21. Day 21. Cassidy still at 20,000 funds, while DM is at 23 properties owned. 25,300 funds in total. Oh, and we snipe out the anti-air. We're gonna lose both anti-airs this turn by the looks of it. Oh no, we're gonna lose a tank. Oh, we're gonna lose another tank. Oh, then we lose infantry, and don't really have a very good counter to the Neo tank. Now, medium tanks are beautiful, right? And this is actually gonna be a very, very big hit. But it's this pesky little black boat right beside the Neo tank that I'm very worried about. And the backup from the classy medium tanks right here. So if this medium tank does go up and takes that strike, I mean, healed up, gets hit with a classy boy, gets hit with a Neo, another classy boy moves in. Not a whole lot of units over here to defend with. You got a little infantry here just James Bonding his way over to this property though, so very nice. We are definitely going to be getting that property. Alright, so it looks like Cassie is definitely going to be capping this property, so it's going to bridge the gap of income a little bit, but 9 days to level the playing field, and it looks like, ooh, the recon. We have the recon build, but it's actually not close enough to interrupt this cap, so we're going to be getting another cap. DM is getting another cap. We are getting 24 properties here, and we market crash. Okay, alright, so the market crash has begun. Very good. What do we have? We actually have a tank strike right here, Neo strike right here, Neo right here, Neo right here. We take out 2 artilleries this turn. That would be pretty nice. They do have a fresh, they're gonna have a fresh Neo next turn, but there's gonna be only 2 attacks they can do, so we're gonna have a lot of Neo presence up here. So I don't know if that's gonna be something that happens. It looks like that's something that happens for sure. Double RD's down. And this little corner of 9 HP infantry and tanks are just continuing on. Continuing on, folks. Unfortunately, unable to build any of the big boys, though. We are going to need some big boys in order to contend with these guys. And the classy medium tank did go in and take the engagement against the Neo tank, but heals up to 6 and... yeah, heals up to 6. That's about it. Now, we did actually cover it pretty good. I mean, there is a potential break, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we manage to one-shot this, medium tank moves here. We one-shot the infantry, and then we clear the medium tank. That would be something. Oh. We don't do it with the Neo tank, though. Okay. Medium tank on medium tank action. We clear the medium tank with a tank and medium tank engagement. Very nice. And I think the black boat is actually free to heal up this medium tank, too. Which is, like, double nice, but if we do that, then it is going to limit our funds for sure. Oh, Cassidy gets another black wave. You never see it, folks. You never see it. Against Sasha, another black wave. Oh, and that's even worse. That is so bad for DM because that interrupts this capture too. Oh, that infantry is a sitting duck. Sitting penguin. Looks like a duck. Alright. And we got nasty strikes against the Neo tanks up north too. Oh, Cassidy going up for a double cap and actually going for a comm tower capture. Now, comm tower's interruptible. This is interruptible. But the heart is there, folks. The heart is there. I'm very disappointed with that capture. That's so unfortunate. But they almost got it. They almost got it. And then sneaky old Hawk comes in with the global damage. And ruining everything for the Penguins. That's quite unfortunate. Alright. Not really too much over here. We take a couple shots on the front line here. Neo tank moved up to attack the tank. Is being backed up by an artillery here. We're going to need some extra defense. For sure. So, okay, this is nice though too. So we attack the artillery instead of attacking the Neo tank and join up our Neo tanks together. So there's less stink on the field. So that's beautiful. Beautiful. Far more effective to have an 8 HP Neo tank than 2 injured ones. So I think that's a pretty solid move for sure. And we mark a crash at the end of the turn. Why? Wait, hold on. We market crash at the end of the turn. Are we trying to make this infantry survive? I mean, even at 140% defense, I don't think it survives, but maybe. At 100% firepower, or 110% firepower with two full strikes, like, I don't think it survives. I could be wrong. Yeah, no, it doesn't survive. Ugh. 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 That's unfortunate. Oh, well. You know what? Like I said, folks, the heart was there. But Cassidy, she saw the attack. She went for it. She took it out. And, ooh, this Neo tank is surrounded here, though, too. Now, if we bust this open, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we do have an attack on the Neo tank if we bust this Neo tank open with one of our tanks. Which might have to happen. I mean, Cassidy's got another Neo tank coming. We just wait. Why don't we do that? We attack the infantry. Okay, I think I see what might be happening here now. It's day 23. DM11 is ahead in captures, right? So I think what he might be thinking at the moment is if I just destroy the infantry, then they can't cap any of the properties, and then I win. I think that might be the plan, but it's too much presence here. There's too much presence. He's just going to be able to get infantry over here, right? So day 23, so tomorrow will be 24. 4. So that's 1, 2, 3. We get a cap. 4, 5. Get a cap. And then that would be day 28. And this infantry would be right behind. Like, I think we have plenty of time to get caps. So I probably would want to focus more on the targeting of the big guys, but I don't know. You know what? Low time. You want to kill. You want to kill things. You want to get them out of here. You want to destroy the units. That's the most important thing. You see an infantry, you got to get them out of here. Just get them all out of here. We don't need them. Oh, and we do enough attacks to get another black wave. Oh, 3 black waves against a Sash. The Sash is sitting at 16 units. 54,000 value versus 174,000 for a Hawk APC build here. Oh, but the question is Hawk, is Cassidy actually going to be able to capture any properties? That's the question. Alright, so we're going for a cap. Going for another cap. Boosties with the recon. Or not the recon, the APC. Can't boost with a recon. What am I talking about? We have so many infantry rolling up. Okay. Market crash at the beginning of the turn. Are we... I think we're going for a one-shot. We're going for a one-shot. Do we get it? Oh, he gets it. Okay. Gets the one-shot. Blocks the corner. Neo moving in. Infantry moving in. Another Neo tank. Sniping out a dirty old tank right there. Only got 39,000 money. Oh no. Do you guys see it? I don't know if you guys see it, but I see it. Oh my god, me intern. Wait. We weren't out of time. Just ended turn. Maybe he gave up. I don't know. It's possible that maybe he's given up. But medium tank right here. Then, oh wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, he can't do it. Wait, maybe he can do it. artillery, 6 HP tank after the heal would probably clear this. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. No, we can't do it. Okay, never mind. I was thinking, okay, if these pesky little forests weren't here, man, like, you could go here, and then you could go, like, here, clear that, and then Neotanks sit on the base. Oh my god. What kind of a world would we live in where things like that would be possible? Triple attack on the Neotank over here. And we are just going full infantry. Okay, day 26. Using another market crash and just ending turn after building another Neo. No, I don't even think we built any infantry. Yeah, no, okay. This is definitely just a give up. For sure. Okay, let's carry on. Let's carry on here. Oh yeah, double APC. Yeah, they've given up. That's beautiful. You know what? Actually, honestly, no matter what they would do at this point, I don't think they would be able to stop any of the incoming caps anyways. So I think more than anything, he's instead of just doing the classic missile purchase as a resign, is being creative, and he deletes all his units. Perfect. DM11, well done. Well done, buddy. That was a beautiful display of showmanship, and I absolutely adored it. Congratulations, Cassidy. That was a fantastic win. You fought very good. Lots and lots of black waves. I loved it. It was great. All right. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed the game today. If you did, consider leaving a like, a comment, or subscribe. I will see you on more live league games in the future. And take care of yourselves, and bye-bye for now.